with absolutely loaded card. Dusty and Flair on this card for the NWA title. Butch Reed's got Dutch Mantel. But the one I want to ask you about here before we get into your match is Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Cowboy Bill Watts, and Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch are taking on Kamala, Kareem Muhammad, and General Skandar Akbar. Watts is, of course, the owner of the company, and he's 46 years old here, which is nothing nowadays, but that's pretty old at the time. And this match is on second from the top, so I'm wondering if any of the boys would have been pissed off that Watts is putting himself in this spot instead of elevating a younger talent.
Exactly. He put himself in the money spot and shoved us down.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like Jim Duggan is red hot. He and Dick Murdoch come in there on like a monster truck, and it's this huge spectacle. And then it's like, man, like a young guy could have really benefited from having that spot.
Yep. That's Bill Watts for you.
Just crazy,
that
man.
No good piece of fucking shit, motherfucker. Cocksucker.
This match is called a hidden gem on WWE Network, and I recommend that everybody just go out of their way to watch it in its entirety to find out why. Actually, this whole event is available not just on WWE Network. You can get it for free right now on YouTube. It's the entire thing. So go out of your way to see it. Two absolute masters, arguably at your physical primes. Jake, you two stole the show on a card that featured Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes in the main event.
Oops.
What do you remember about this?
Oops. Well, we may have stolen the show, but we didn't steal a payoff.
There's the real story here.
Yeah.
But let me say, I was reading reviews of this show to do the research, and everybody was like, yeah, Rick and Dusty was okay, but holy shit, DiBiase and Jake, amazing. And that is kind of like the unanimous verdict. Like, man, all this loaded up card, Bill Watts has got himself on second from the top, but nobody can compete with what you two are doing in the ring.
Yep.
Man, absolutely incredible. We've talked about Ted before. Can you remind our audience what made Ted such a special performer?
Well, he was just great. With me, he was just unbelievable, man. He knew where to be, and his timing was impeccable. His stuff looked solid. He was just a great worker, man. Old school.
When we had Ted on here before, he had mentioned that you guys just had instant chemistry, and he was like, I don't know if it's because we were both second generation stars. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's the timing that you just mentioned with him, where his timing was always really on. Your timing was good. You get two guys like that who are in rhythm in the ring, man, just an absolute barn burners of matches.
Yeah, it was easy.